Look at obituaries is next, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361. That's Curtis & Son Funeral Home. Funeral service for Staff Sergeant Robert Brian Donahue, age 33, of Sylacauga, will be today at 3 p.m. from Curtis & Son North, with interment in the Evergreen Cemetery. Mr. Donahue was a staff sergeant in the U.S. Army, deployed 4 times, 3 in Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan. Online condolences at CurtisandSonFH.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Graveside service for Brenda Jones Burt, age 73, of Talladega, is today at 11 a.m. from Oak Hill Cemetery, followed by a memorial service at 2 p.m. from First Baptist Church of Talladega. Dr. Rob Paul and Reverend Leanne Scarborough will officiate. Her family will receive friends last night. Talladega Ursery Funeral Home in Talladega will direct that service. Funeral service for Mr. Cecil Lafayette Walton, age 90, of Alexander City, is today at 12:30 from First Presbyterian Church. Dr. Bruce McClendon and Reverend Helen Walton officiating. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. Mr. Walton died Wednesday, September 16th at Russell Medical Center. He was a member of the Robinson Memorial Presbyterian Church. Radley Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements. Funeral service for Mr. John Milner Lashley, age 53, of Alexander City, is today at 3 p.m. from the Arbor at First United Methodist Church. Pastor Brandon Isabel officiating. Burial in the Hillview Memorial Park. Mr. Lashley died Tuesday, September 15th at his residence. He was a member of the Church of the Highlands in Auburn. Radley Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Gail T. Carter, age 75, of Talladega, is today at 10 a.m. from Shiloh United Methodist Church. The Reverend Ricky Rustin officiating. Burial in the adjoining cemetery. In lieu of flowers, a family requests memorials be made to the Shiloh United Methodist Church in Talladega. Online condolences at UrseryFuneralHome.com. Ursery Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Myrtle Reynolds Herring Fuller, age 84, is 11 o'clock this morning at New Maryland Baptist Church. Reverend Eric Richardson officiating. Interment in the Midway Memory Garden Cemetery. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary directing. Mr. Thomas J. Brown, age 72, of Sylacauga, died Thursday at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Funeral arrangements are pending. They'll be announced by Radley Smith Funeral Home, Sylacauga. Funeral service for John Edward Miller Moot, age 80, will be Saturday at noon from Pine Grove Missionary Baptist Church, with the Reverend Joseph Rouser Jr. officiating. Interment in the Pine Grove Church Cemetery. Mr. Miller died September 10th at Regional Medical Center in Anniston. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Anniston Funeral Service directing. Funeral service for Willie Lewis Pearson Jr., age 66, is 12:30 Saturday at Terry's Mortuary Chapel. Reverend Hugh Morris officiating. Interment in the Knoxville Cemetery. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary directing. Mrs. Laverne Richardson, age 55, died September 15th at her residence, Community Funeral Home, Sylacauga, announcing. Memorial service for Edison Warwick, age 71, is 11 o'clock Saturday at Terry's Mortuary Chapel. Reverend Hugh Morris officiating. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary directing. And funeral service for Ruth Barclay Welch, age 80, is 2 o'clock Saturday at Mount Canaan Baptist Church in Talladega. Reverend Horace Patterson is the pastor, and Reverend Jerry Jones will officiate. Interment in the Pine Hill Memorial Park. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. The family will receive friends at the funeral home tonight from 6 until 7 p.m. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary directing. That's a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home. 256-245-4361. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.